How does a player reach the top 60 while causing chaos everywhere he goes? Between 2006 and 2010, Daniel Köllerer collected fines, complaints and warnings, yet somehow kept winning matches. So how did the man called Crazy Dani end up banned for life? Köllerer was born in 1983 in Wales, Austria. As a kid, he looked like a real prospect. He reached number 55 in the junior world rankings, which is a solid sign of talent. Coaches said he moved well, hit hard and learned fast, but he already had a problem even at that age. He argued constantly with coaches, with umpires, with other juniors. People around him said he had energy, but no filter and no control. When he moved into the professional level, things didn't get better. They got louder. Köllerer became one of those players crowds watched because they knew something wild could happen at any moment. Before viral clips existed, he still went viral. Early 2000 tennis forums were full of stories about his outbursts. YouTube picked up clips of him screaming at umpires and trash-talking opponents, and that was just the surface. In 2006, during a tournament in Mexico, he told a linesman he would break his neck. That wasn't heat of the moment frustration, it was a straight threat. In 2008, at a challenger event in Salzburg, he insulted ball kids, mocked his opponent, non-stop by the way, and eventually got disqualified. Crowds booed him off the court, officials fined him repeatedly, and by 2010 he had collected over $10,000 in fines, which is a lot for someone not winning big tournaments. Then came one of the incidents that really damaged his reputation. Brazilian player Julio Silva reported that Köllerer told him to hang from a tree, which Silva took as a racist insult. The ATP investigated, fined Köllerer, and issued a suspended ban. After that, many players avoided him completely. Some even asked tournaments not to schedule them near him. His name became shorthand for trouble. People said if he's in the draw, there's going to be drama. But the story takes a much more serious turn around 2009. Betting companies started noticing strange movements on matches involving Köllerer. Odd bet spikes, unusual score patterns, and timing that didn't match normal play. This isn't guesswork, this is data from licensed bookmakers. The Tennis Integrity Unit, also known as the TIU, they handle corruption cases in tennis. When they investigate, it means something serious is happening, and they found plenty. According to their reports, Köllerer contacted other players and tried to get them to help arrange results. One player said Köllerer offered him 5,000 euros to drop sets. Betting patterns lined up with specific moments and matches he played. Several people said he approached them about influencing outcomes. For the TIU, that crossed the line completely. Temper is one thing, match fixing is something else entirely. In June 2011, the TIU announced the punishment. Daniel Köllerer was banned for life from all tennis controlled by the ATP, ITF, and Grand Slam organizations. They also fined him $100,000. This wasn't a temporary suspension, it wasn't a warning, it was the sport saying, you're done forever. At that time, he had reached a career high ranking of number 55. He had earned around $4,053 in prize money. For a lower level pro, that's a solid living, but overnight, all opportunities disappeared. No tournaments, no coaching jobs in official programs, no access to professional facilities. But Köllerer did what he always did. He fought back publicly. He went on Austrian television, said he was innocent, and claimed the ATP hated him. He refused to accept the lifetime ban and filed an appeal with the Court of Arbitration for Sport. The Court of Arbitration for Sport reviewed the evidence and rejected his appeal completely. They confirmed the lifetime ban was fair based on the facts. After that, his tennis career was finished. But what happened next was strange. He tried starting a YouTube channel where he posted long videos complaining about tennis officials and other players. He offered private coaching sessions, but many clubs didn't want him involved. He worked odd jobs for a while and made appearances in local events just to stay visible. But Austria moved on quickly, and the ATP didn't say another word about him. Inside tennis, his name became a warning. When juniors attend integrity briefings, his story is often used as an example. Coaches tell young players, talent doesn't matter if you can't control yourself. Older players say he needed help early in his career, but he refused every chance to fix his behavior. Others think he simply didn't care. Looking back, the saddest part is simple. Köllerer had the ability to be a good player. Some people believe he could have reached the top 30. His movement, his attitude towards competition, and his power were all enough. But the behavior, the fights, the hostility, and eventually the match fixing destroyed every opportunity he had. He didn't lose his career overnight, he chipped away at it, piece by piece, until the TEU drew a line he couldn't cross. In the end, Daniel Köllerer became a clear example of how quickly a tennis career can collapse when the mind and the decisions don't match the talent. If Crazy Dani's story hit you the way his game did, stay, subscribe, like, and keep watching, because the next story starts right where his legacy refuses to fade.